Hi there folks, it's Jonathan Denwood here from WP-Tonic, and in this video, what do you need to know to build a successful membership website at the beginning of 2026? What are some of the leading trends that you've got to be aware of that will allow you to be a success in this growing market? It's very diverse. There's a lot of confusing stories out there. I've got a lot of experience in this space. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So, folks, what do you really need to know about the e-learning space membership, building success in this growing marketplace? Very diverse, a lot of confusing influencers out there giving different advice to you. But I think I can clearly see some trends appearing that will affect how you could be successful in 2026. So let's go straight into it. Obviously, AI is the big gorilla out there. What it offers and the reality at the end of 2025, at the beginning of 2026 in the e-learning space are very different. Obviously, you can go onto YouTube and there's a number of influencers that have based their channel on saying that basically, unless you produce kind of AI agents and they will do the learning and you're producing apps, the actual traditional model of using a learning of a course based on video quizzes, other interactive mechanisms is dead. Really, my honest opinion of that is that that's bullshit, basically. How people can come out with this stuff is beyond me. Obviously, what AI agents will be able to do in the next 18 months is going to improve. What they won't, what these type of influencers are trying to push down your throat might happen in 5, 10 years' time, in my opinion. Can't say I'm definitely right, but I've done a big dive in the whole subject. I'm not an expert, but I've spent a long time listening to some of the biggest scientists and people that are head of these AI labs. And I see one of the biggest problems, and it links into another subject, is using a membership plugin or a SaaS product that's a LMS, a learning management system, it's a walled garden. The data inside, yes, a SaaS might have a API system, but the data, the information is in that learning management system. And SaaSes are notorious about not wanting to allow access to that data, because if they allow access, you'd be able to move easily to another platform. Now, if any of you have ever built on a large membership or community on a SaaS platform, you always hit the wall because the costs just accelerate. But then the costs of moving away from that platform are so much aggro, because they have no systems that allow you to transport the data out the system. So basically, you're held hostage. Now, that's been accepted because it's a Freudian deal with the devil. They sell ease of building, but what they don't publicize is that you're stuck with them. This bargain is going to break down a bit, in my opinion, because fundamentally people are going to find it very hard to integrate real AI technology in these enclosed platforms. And that's going to be required. So I'm not saying everything that these YouTube influencers are saying is wrong. I'm just saying that for the next 18 months, this ain't going to happen in any degree, right? Where AI will help is you helping you do the research, coming up with a marketing plan, identifying your student, nichifying, not trying to appeal to too broad an initial audience for your membership idea, for your course. Basically, that will help a lot, and a lot of people go down a certain path without doing basic research. There's absolutely no excuse now with AI around being able to do the basic research for you, bringing up ideas, developing a curriculum for your course, and helping you build some of the course, the framework. There's absolutely no excuse, really. Asynchronous learning is that the bedrock. And what do I mean by asynchronous learning? You know, you produce a course and people can jump in and at any time of day or night and learn. Very attractive. I think asynchronous will always have a place, but you've got to but those that are successful are going to combine the next two things I'm going to say. They're going to combine it with synchronous learning, where you're learning on a Zoom, on a Google group meeting, where you're having a joint discussion on the material, combining asynchronous with synchronous, with the next thing, social learning, which is combined with a forum, with an area which is like a Facebook group, but under your own website control. So combining social learning with asynchronous and synchronous learning in one effective package will be one of the bedrock signs of somebody that's built a website, a course, a environment, a community that can be successful. Hopefully, I've thrown some ideas in your mind here. I've written an article. You'll find the link in the video description that goes into this in a lot more detail. Also, if you found this video, put some ideas into your mind, give us a like, and think about subscribing to the WP-Tonic YouTube channel. About 70% of you aren't. If you can subscribe, I would really appreciate it, because it really shows YouTube that I'm doing something right, and it encourages me to make more of these videos, which hopefully you're getting some benefit from. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.